So this is a map we use to talk about an action in progress at a certain time in the past. Quindi, yesterday at 10 I was having dinner. Quindi, per parlare di un'azione che avveniva in uno specifico tempo nel passato, che stava avvenendo. Quindi, ieri alle 10 stavo cenando, having dinner. Quando ancora si usa? For two or more actions happening at the same time in the past. Quando ci sono due o più azioni che stanno avvenendo nello stesso momento nel passato. While I was studying, my sister was playing the guitar. Mentre stavo studiando, mia sorella stava suonando la chitarra. For an action in progress in the past. Interrupted by a sudden action. Per un'azione che stava avvenendo nel passato, ma che è stata interrotta da un'altra azione. Quindi, ad esempio, I was having a shower when the phone rang. Stavo facendo la doccia quando il telefono ha suonato. Now, let's go on your book and open the book page. Let me see, I'm sorry. 102. Okay, let's see the first one. So this is the affirmative part, as we saw before, okay? If you use your digital book, you can also watch these videos on the rule, and you can learn and you can study the rule from your DVD book, and you have to click on video. Okay, now let's see one example, one exercise. So let's see the picture. Okay, what can you see? Is it a city or are we in the countryside? Yes, that's a city because there are buildings, there are lots of people in the street, and there is a bus. Okay. Now let's look. Each people each people have got a number, right? So 0. What were they doing yesterday in town? So in a specific moment, in a specific time, in a certain time in the past, in town, yesterday, what were they doing? That's the question. What were, perché nella domanda noi cambiamo, nella domanda il verbo, in questo caso were, si mette prima del soggetto. What were they doing in town yesterday? Oh, they were eating ice cream. Number 1. What was he doing? Look on your book. Yes, he was playing the guitar. Number 2. What were they doing? They were crossing the road. 3. What was she doing? Guardate come cambia le domande in base al soggetto. What were they doing? What was he doing? Perché è un uomo, he, con was. What were they doing? What was she doing? She was taking the dog for a walk. Number 4. What were they doing? They were waiting for the bus. And the last one, what was she doing? She was talking on the phone. Now, let's see this exercise. We have to understand, we have to put these sentences into the past simple in the affirmative form. So, last Saturday at 4 p.m., what were these people doing? Che cosa facevano queste persone lo scorso sabato alle 4, quindi in uno specifico tempo nel passato? Qua dice mia sorella, my sister was doing judo. Tom, cosa scriveremo qui? Tom was listening to the radio. Mi raccomando, ricordatevi sempre il passato del verbo essere, in alla forma il verbo principale. My friends were shopping in the town center. Sam was making a cake. I was watching a sci-fi film. And Emily and Dylan were talking on the phone. Okay, now let's see the negative form. That's very easy because as we know, the negative form of the past simple of to be is I was not, you were not, he, she, it was not, we were not, you were not, they were not. That's the same for the past continuous. We have to add not on t, that's the favorite form, the short form, that's the best. I, he, she, it wasn't waiting. Quindi metteremo il not, la negativa, non stava, non stavamo, non stavate, tra il verbo essere al passato e la forma in ing del verbo principale. Guardate sempre il video per avere chiarimenti. Now let's complete number 3. My little sisters in bed. Cosa stavano facendo? Yesterday evening at 7 p.m. My little sisters. My little sister were just my little sisters were sleeping in bed. And Sophie was using her tablet. My friend and I were playing football. My dad was working in the office. Oliver was having a shower and we were eating pizza. Tutto quello che vi ho detto ve l'ho detto della forma affermativa. Adesso voi provate a farlo nella forma negativa da soli sul vostro libro, quindi dovrete aggiungere il not tra il verbo essere al passato e la forma in it. Qui abbiamo un altro esercizio che io vi invito a farlo da soli e potete, utilizzando il libro digitale, cliccare qui. Si aprirà questa schermata che voi conoscete bene. Completate, ok? Dovete scrivere forme affermative quando c'è tick al past continuous e forme negative quando troverete il cross. Alla fine, quando avrete completato, fate conferma e vedete le soluzioni, ok? Così riuscirete già ad avere una correzione immediata.